I'm back with another podcast. This is still season 1, episode 9. And I want to talk about, some random things. But first I want to talk about this book about this book out of the store called $5 and Below. It said How Money Works. This is the book. And it's the back of it. Yep, this is the back of it. I was looking at the price on it, back of it. And it has, let me see how many pages does it has. Let me see. It has 255, 56 pages in this book. I haven't started reading it yet, but I will start reading it soon. And it got the introduction is money basics. Then you have profit making and financial institutions. That you have government finance and public money. You have personal finances, and them are the chapters. And this is the introduction. And this book has pictures in it as well. So, what it said, money basics, the introduction, and it tell you about the different things about money and stuff like that. So, then you go over to the second chapter, and it tell you about all of that. Got a lot of pages for that. And it has, as you can see, that at the top. But I like that it has pictures in this book as well to show you and give you examples and let you know, what it's really mean, or like in full details and stuff like that. So, the front of the book says, how money works. The facts visually explained. The oldest surviving bank was established in 1472. Paper money was first used in the 17th century. Over 9% of the world lives on less than $2.15 per day. That's what it says at the bottom. At the top it says the U.S. dollar is the world's most traded currency. The world's first ATM was installed in 1967. The British pound is the oldest currency still in use. 1.4 billion adults don't have a bank account. Ooh, that's a lot. So that's what it says on the front. The back says, the simplest, most visual guide to money ever. Take a front row seat on the trading floor and find out how money makes the world go around. Where does money come from? What's the difference between wealth and income? How do governments control cash? When is debt a good thing? How money works. Explain everything you need to know about the modern financial system using bold, clear graphics and accessible, jargon-free text. That's what the back says. So, and even it got little writing, little pictures and stuff along with the writing, all in the front and stuff like that. So, like I said, I haven't started reading this book, but I will start reading it soon. And I like this book. I like the name of it so far. The name of it attracted me to this book, and I like to read books that's interesting, seem interesting, not books that's boring. I don't like boring books. So let's see. Let me see if we read a page out of here. Okay. Let's read the first page. It says the evolution of money. People originally trade surplus commodities with each other in a process known as bartering. The value of each good traded could be debated. However, in money involved as a practical solution to the complexities of bartering hundreds of different things. Over the centuries, money have appeared in many forms, but whatever shape it takes, whether as a coin, a note, a store, or a digital server, money always provides a fixed value which any item can be compared. The absence of money. Money has become increasingly complex over time. What began as a means of recording trade, exchanges then appeared in the form of coins and notes, is now primarily digital. Barter, 10,000 minus 30,000 BCE. In early forms of trading, specific items were exchanged for others agreed by the negotiating parties to be of similar value. Evidence of trade records. Pictures of items were used to record trade exchanges become more complex as value was established and documented. Coinage. Defined weights of precious metals used by some merchants were later formalized as coins that were usually issued by states. Supply and demand. The economic law of supply and demand states that when the price of a commodity such as oil falls, consumers tend to use or demand more of it. And when its price rises, the demand decreases. One of the key factors affecting price is the amount of commodity available. Its supply. Low supply will push prices up as consumers are willing to pay more for something that is difficult to obtain. And high supply will push prices down as consumers will not pay a premium for something that is plentiful. 80.9 trillion estimated amount of money in existence today. And you got macro versus microeconomics. Macroeconomics studies the impact of change in the economy as a whole. Microeconomics examines the behavior of smaller groups. Macroeconomics, this measures changes in indicators that affect the whole economy. Money supply, the amount of money circulating in the economy. Unemployment, the number of people who cannot find work. Inflation, the amount by which prices rise each year. Microeconomics, this examines the effects the decision of firms and the individual have on the economy. Industrial organization, the impact of monopolies and cartels on the economy. Wages, the impact that salary levels, which are affected by labor and production costs, have on consumer spending. Banknotes. States began to use banknotes, issuing paper IOUs that were traded as currency and could be exchanged for coins at any time. Digital money. Money can now exist virtually on computers, and large transactions can take place without any physical cash changing hands. So then the first two pages that I just read to you about, that's the first page, and this is the second page that I just read out this book. So far, like I said, I'm gonna go back and reread it for myself to really understand, but I want to give you an insight of some of what this book is talking about. So like I said, if you are interested in purchasing this book, I got this book from $5 and below store near where I live. So you can, it might be somewhere where you live, in the same store or in a different store. But that's where I purchased this book from. If you're interested in looking for this book. And let me see who made this book. Let me see what it tell me. It also has the index in the back of the book as well. Have an index. But let me see. Hold on. It normally tell you who made the book. Let me see. Okay, the way they got it written. Okay, the publisher, Liz Wheeler. Publishing director, Jonathan Metcalf. So they got all the different things down at the bottom of the book. I think the person that wrote this book, this is a genius idea to help a lot of people, especially people that are interested and want to know how money works and a lot of different things about money. So, like I said, I think this is a great book for me to learn, more about money and stuff like that. Not that I don't know, but, I'm interested in, knowing more details and stuff like that. So this is a book going to help me do that. I have other books as well that I've been reading. So, let me go and get those books and show you those books as well. The next book I have is Hold on. Higher is waiting. I haven't finished reading this book. I'm on page, I'm gonna say page 40. And this is chapter 8. I still got 2 more chapters to go. But I'm gonna finish reading it. It takes me so long to finish reading my books, but I got to finish reading them. So this is the front of the book and this is the back of the book. So, and it is a great book. Also, I've been finished reading this one. This book was funny as I don't know what. It's very funny. So I finished reading that one. You like to laugh? Get that book. Check that book out. And also, this is another funny book. If you love to laugh, check this book out as well. This is an old book. I don't even know where I got this book from. And that's the name of it and who made the book. And this the back of it. It is very funny. Oh, let's see. I thought the name of this book was funny. It said, I still miss my man, but my aim is getting better. And then the picture, I thought that was kind of like funny, like not in no bad way, but you know. So, I might, do a podcast if you want me to, get some of these books and read some chapters out of them. I can do that if you want to. Or I just might take it upon myself and do it. One day, do a podcast here and, for one of the books. Because, not read the whole entire book, but, read some of the chapters. Also, this book here, name of it is The Source of My Strength by Charles Stanley. And the bottom of it says, relying on the life-changing power of Jesus Christ to heal our wounds. Our wounded hearts, And this is the back of it. This is the guy that did the book. This is a great book. I haven't finished reading this book neither. I'm at I'm on page 3. Or chapter 3, page 67, So yeah, I got a good ways to go. But it's a good book. It is very good. So you should check out Charles Stanley. And another great book is, I had this book a long time. I don't know where I got this book from, but Little House on Rocket Ridge. That's the name of it. Got little old spots in it. So this book's so old. It's a good book. Very good. And I'm glad of this right here. The Bible. I do read my Bible, so we'll get into reading it. I had it on my phone, so I would do it on my phone a little bit more, but I have to get into, getting into the book and reading the book more. But yeah, them all the books that I have that I've been reading and have. Some of them I have been reading. I also have another book. It's right here. The name of it is Why Me. This is the book based on a movie, and it's a true story. This is the lady, and this is the well, I don't know if that's a guy. Now it might be the doctor. I don't want to say, but this is the back of it. And those of you that seen the movie, you know what the movie's about. And this book is sad and it's funny. It's funny in some, the way the stuff is written. And then it's kind of like more like a sad thing because of what happened to her. Basically, lady, she was a nurse, and she was going to work one morning. A guy in a truck came around the bus and he hit her. And it just, she lost her baby and disfigured her face and stuff. So she had to learn how to, live her life all over again. Mostly, from the accident, she was messed up. So, and her husband, he ended up leaving her and everything. Didn't do right by her, stuff like that. So, yeah, that's, to sum it up. And then she met this doctor. He helped her. It took a lot of operations for him to fix her face. And I think he did a good job, considering. So, yeah, that's what this book is based off. The biggest romance of them all, every word of it is true. Yep. And I'm on page